What's up, y'all? DPR here with another weekly training tip. As I always said, what I talk about are just not original ideas. These are things that have been shared with me from other people, and I'm just trying to pass the information on. This week, I'm going to share some stuff that Kyle Romagus, Mr. Smoothbore Cartel himself, shared with me that makes a lot of sense, and a little something I picked up off of Two Truck from Instagram. I'm going to talk about bunker coats and flashlights. First thing that I will say, and this is my coat, and quite honestly, this is set up wrong. Okay? Flashlights should be mounted on your non-dominant side. So if you're right-handed, flashlight should be over on the left. If you're left-handed, flashlight should be over on the right. And the reason why I say this is if you're using the Camella grip, which a lot of people use, and it's a very, very efficient way to handle hand lines, the flashlight's going to be in the way if it's on your dominant side. So get that flashlight on the other side. Okay, they're not going to go down to Target and buy your bunker coat off of the rack. Okay, everybody's coat, or the vast, vast majority of coats, are made for an individual. So if the department comes up and says, hey man, you get a new set of bunker gear, tell them, hey, I'm right-handed, man. It would be a lot better for me if the flashlight was mounted on the left-hand side. There's no additional cost whatsoever at all to do that. And the other thing is, the vast majority of people in the world are right-handed. So if you move on, there's a good chance that the person who replaces you is going to be right-handed anyhow. And if not, then there's probably someone else out there in the fire department that could use your coat. It's not like the coat is going to become inoperable just because the flashlight's on the left-hand side for a right-handed person. The other thing I'll say about flashlights is I like to carry my angle light, with the head in the down position. I don't really like the head being up here. And the reason being is I want that flashlight as low as I can get it so I can get vision below the smoke line. Now, the one thing I picked up from Two Truck on Instagram is on mine, I've got a short leash on it. So if I'm on my belly and the smoke level is real low, I can get this light out in front of me and I can actually get it all the way down onto the floor. Okay? So that short little leash is going to make the light much more efficient and effective. Okay? I'm going to flip my coat over. I'm going to talk to chiefs, okay, and people that purchase bunker gear. Okay? I've worked in places before where they put the name of the organization on the bottom of the coat. From an incident commander standpoint, that really doesn't do me any good. Okay? I may not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but I know how to read a map. I know where I am. What I need is to be able to readily identify people when you're in bunker gear and wearing air packs. And you put a whole bunch of firefighters together in bunker gear and air packs, look at them from the back, and it's very hard to distinguish who's who. This, putting the name on the back of the coats, is going to allow me to identify individuals immediately. Okay? Mine is permanently sewed on. Manufacturers will put a piece of Velcro here, and they'll charge you $35 for the name patch that goes on the Velcro. Somebody moves on, take the name patch off. The next person you issue the coat to, $35, get their name made, attach it to the coat. Now, I do not know of the details of the line of duty death that occurred the other week in South Carolina, but I do know that there were multiple agencies operating at a garden apartment fire, and they had a catastrophic collapse, and they had a couple of people trapped. You could get into a situation on a fireground where officers, the people with the radios who are accounting for their members, are incapacitated. So now we're trying to get a par, and the officers aren't answering. We got a couple down firefighters we're bringing out of a building. At least this way we can look at them and readily identify who's who and identify if we're missing somebody. So this is a big, in my opinion, and I've been a chief for a long time. I've commanded a lot of fires. This is a big firefighter safety thing. So for you chiefs, come up with a little extra money, put the names on the back of the coats. It's a firefighter safety thing. And the other thing is, it's a little pride issue. You start doing stuff like that, and you tell your people that they are important. So that's my tips for the week. Name on the back of the coat. Chest mounted flashlights on the opposite side of your dominant hand. For a right-hand person, that would be on the left. For a left-hand person, that would be on the right. And a short tether on your 90-degree light that's going to allow you to get it off of the coat, close to the floor, below the smoke level, to make the light more efficient, more usable. That's what I got to say for this week. I'm headed to Texas tomorrow, so if you're going to be gone to Texas, come see me. I'm speaking the afternoon of the last day. And a quick shout out to the Mid-America Fools. Turned me on to some really neat swag when I was out there speaking at the Oklahoma State Firefighter School. Hopefully I get a chance to get back there. Oklahoma's a great place. I got a lot of good friends out there. So, as I always say, remember, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Thanks.